Basically just working in harmony with the two hands and feeling the percussive kind of strumming of the guitar. And you can see, like, if I just keep it at this rhythm, just by muting the strings and then pressing the strings, I can create various notes. A little demonstration of what I mean. I wasn't thinking what I was doing there, I was just simply feeling the rhythm. You feel the rhythm, you just go with it. We're going to do a lesson today on strumming and rhythm. More importantly, we are going to kind of cover the ideas behind the rhythm that Jimi Hendrix incorporated in his playing and how percussive that is. And what I mean by that is that, and the importance of both hands. Now, Jimmy used the pick. I kind of strum with my thumb and my index finger. It's a matter of preference. You can do whatever you want, really. I just find that this is more comfortable for me. But what I'm trying to say is that if you then learn the percussive sound of the guitar without pressing the strings, you can create so many variations. And then when you get to a point where you're so comfortable with it, you don't even have to think about what are you strumming. You're just following the flow. You just kind of, it's fluid. You're following the rhythm. So if you play in a band, or if you want to jam, you know, alongside a song or something, then you can do it without having to think about it. You know, like you watch these videos where people go up, up, down, up, down, you know, all of that bullshit. I personally do not subscribe to that. I never subscribe to that. And the point I'm trying to make is that you have to be one with your instrument. You have to practice and practice until you get to a point where you don't have to think about what are you strumming. You're simply just following the rhythm. Okay? To just give you an example of kind of how the two hands work together with a guitar. I'm borrowing the A minor here, and I'm borrowing it in the Jimi Hendrix style, where I'm thumbing the root note, and then I'm using this too for the fifth and the other octave of the root, and then I'm using the index finger for the rest of the note. Is this chord. Now the reason why I do that is because it just gives you more feel. I wasn't thinking what I was doing there, I was just simply feeling the rhythm. You feel the rhythm, and you just go with it. Just a little demonstration of what I mean. If I slow that down, you're going to see that it is both hands working in harmony. And I'm not thinking up and down, up and down. I'm not even thinking notes. All I know is that I've played my guitar so much and I've practiced so much, and I know that I can incorporate the bass strings of a chord and, you know, the treble strings of a chord and play them, you know, alternatively to one another, and then you create this, even with a chord, this kind of colourful sound, rather than. See what I did there? But this hand also, you know, that the left hand, if you're a right-handed player, you're strumming your right. This hand also kind of plays a major part in muting the strings, so you hear that percussive sound. And borrowing the chords this way also gives you that freedom to use then the pinky and to maneuver, you know, the pinky alongside the notes that make the chord and create various other sounds like. So that's the idea, basically, just working in harmony with the two hands and feeling the percussive kind of strumming of the guitar. And you can see, like, if I just keep it at this rhythm, just by muting the strings and then pressing the strings, I can create various notes. So that's the idea. You can change the speed, the tempo, so on and so forth. So if you just go and give that a shot and try and get that percussive sound and learn how to bar the chords of Jimi Hendrix style, you'll see that you'll gain so much more freedom to play the guitar. And of course, you know, when I played that chord progression there, those are some kind of basic chord progressions, you know, from minor to the relative majors. You can learn that yourself, what are the minors and the relative majors of scale. And then, you know, just by learning those chords, you can just go up and down and practice that, okay? If you have any questions, just pop them down in the comment section. And yeah, just like the video and subscribe if you like it, and share it if you like it. So that's it, really. Speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.